Good morning. It is another bright and early morning.
Yes, it is.
This time it's not for surgery, for doctor appointments and checkups. How many appointments today?
I think there's 5.
5 appointments. So it's bright and early. The moon is still out. The sun is not. The big one is we're hoping to get the catheter out today.
Yes, hopefully get the catheter out, and then I'm going to be, you'll see me more, hopefully. And this is the first day that I had to actually get up and get ready to go somewhere, so it takes a little longer. So
Right.
I think I'm ready.
Got to go see all of the doctors but one, and then a bunch of specialists. We got to have, or not we, Gina has to have a test done to make sure everything is good and she can get the catheter out. So that's what we are praying for right now, is that the catheter can come out, because that has been the biggest nuisance for her.
Yes.
So
Very uncomfortable, and I cannot wait to get it out. I've been counting down the days.
So we are gonna hit the road, and we got to be there in a couple of hours. Well, we made it to the hospital, and we even found a parking spot. It is
a good day when you find a parking spot.
It is. It's not as early as surgery morning, so the parking garage wasn't empty. We had to keep going down and down and down, but we found one. Ready to go in?
I'm ready to get this done.
No, I don't blame you.
Your intestine, even though it's on the outside, can take a pretty good amount of trauma.
Okay. It's just kind of learning, you know?
Yeah. I
But
hear you.
Other than that, this catheter makes everything else feel like nothing.
Oh, well, that's pretty. We'll take that.
Ready for this?
I'm so excited and nervous at the same time.
I don't blame you. You're doing good. So this is 3 appointments down, 4th one.
Yeah, I think this 4th and the 5th is kind of together. I don't know.
So after this, we can go have lunch.
Yeah, I didn't really like the cystogram, so hopefully I can get this catheter out and not have one of those again.
I don't blame you. It didn't look very...
It was like an amusement ride, kind of.
It didn't look like it was going to be fun.
No, and they lift you up, and I'm like, oh, my feet were far away from the thing. It's just, yeah, it's cold and you're shaking because you're nervous and cold, and yeah.
So it's something you want to forget and never do again.
I'm not going to scope you today because that's just going to give you 2 procedures when I can take both stents out
At the same
in
time.
2 weeks at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to not traumatize you. That cystogram is enough trauma for the day.
So was that okay though?
Yeah.
Okay, because she
Yeah.
was just saying maybe that cystogram was fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to have another one?
Nope.
Because I don't like that at
Looks
all.
beautiful.
Okay.
Here, I'll show you. Just keep shooting from the back, from the side, and nothing sneaking out anywhere. This is all going along that stent.
So the stents look fine.
Yeah, stents look fine. Ureter looks fine. Everything looks beautiful.
So where'd you reconstruct those? Are those 2 the ureters?
This one, yep. So
Okay.
I brought the bladder up to this one. You see how this one, it actually inserts here.
Yep.
It goes behind the bladder. That's how this one used to be. Now this
Okay.
one enters right at the top here.
Gotcha.
And so everything looks good from the side, from the back. Again, nothing leaking out anywhere. And then they empty you out. They also look at the kidney, so some contrast went up the right, which it will now. It'll reflux. And with stents, it's normal to have reflux anyway. And then this is when they kind of tried to drain it out of you and make sure that there was nothing left outside of the bladder anywhere.
Yeah, then it has to
In
stand up.
contrast. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it looks good.
Awesome.
And that's the little pancake that your bladder is when it's empty. And now you can see the little Foley balloon, that little circle
Yeah.
with a line.
Yeah, that thing's driving me nuts.
Yes.
I think.
So usually what I do is I'll have the nurses come in, fill you back up, so that you have something to start with, pull the catheter out, and then you can pee, see how it goes.
So how does that feel?
Freeing, so freeing. I am so happy.
Now we get to get out of here and get back.
I feel like a new woman. I can do things.
It's good. I'm just looking around. The parking garage is getting busy. Everybody must be leaving for lunch because it's exactly noontime now, so everybody wants out of here.
I would do too.
Yeah, we just got out of here, I guess, at the wrong time. So we're gonna fight the traffic, go get some lunch, and head back to the homestead. So one of the good things with Gina's appointments lately is they've been on our milk pickup day. We get some raw A2 cow's milk from a farm, and it's the day of a lot of her procedures lately. So we're gonna pick it up this afternoon on our ride home, and we have a beautiful scenic ride to get it today. All right, time to get the milk. I was just driving by the 2 apple trees that we have out here, and I noticed that there's some broken branches, 1 and 2, and I had done some pruning and cleaned up the lower ones, but that one got broken off there and 1 higher, and you can see a bunch of claw marks. And then same on this apple tree. You can see all the claw marks. I am assuming one of the bears found the 2 apple trees, and they've been trying to get up high because there's only a few remaining apples up there. And they're sitting up there eating the apples. You can see those branches way up there are broken over. So he was all the way up at the top picking off the last of the apples. You can see there's still a few more on this tree right there and there. That's crazy. I want to thank Green Chef for sponsoring today's video. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating well, and right now with everything going on with Gina and her surgeries and in her recovery, it has been amazing to have the convenience of eating well delivered right to our house. So we need a good, delicious meal. We've been able to count on Green Chef. I'm excited to see what we got in this week's box. One of the nice things about Green Chef is you get to choose their different options. They have paleo, they have keto friendly, they have gluten free, and especially with everything going on with Gina, we have like a limited selection of what we can eat. Green Chef makes that easy to go online and choose and see what they have and order and get it shipped. And this week we have pineapple teriyaki salmon. That one sounds good. Spiced chicken, coconut, cauliflower rice. And then we have a barbecue pork and patty. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. What are we gonna do? I think tonight we're gonna go with salmon and the pineapple teriyaki. That sounds good. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company with options for every lifestyle: keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast, fit, Mediterranean, and gluten-free. One of the great things about Green Chef is they come with these easy to follow cards for making the meals they give you. Not only do you get a nutritious meal, but you get an easy to follow directions, and the best thing is you can save these and use them again. One of my favorite things about Green Chef is Not only am I getting a great nutritious meal, I am getting awesome ideas for future meals too. This broccoli smells so fresh. I am no fancy high-end trained chef, but cooking with Green Chef makes me feel that way. Look how beautiful that looks. I wouldn't know to pair broccoli, peppers, pineapples, and cashews together. Now I do. All right. That looks and smells amazing. You know, it's really nice. I have onions and ginger, and I didn't have to cut them up. No crying for this meal. Add our carrots. I wish you guys could smell how good this smells. This is amazing. All the different scents and flavors that they have in this one dish. The ginger, the peppers, the carrots, the onions. Oh, it just all comes together so nicely. Oh, it's making me hungry. Teriyaki sauce. Ready for the sizzle. Oh yeah. Green Chef's expert chefs curate every recipe so you can enjoy nutritious restaurant quality dishes at home without compromising on the taste. I don't know if this looks better or smells better, but man, I can't wait to dig in. That is so delicious. They nailed it with all those flavors. If you want to try Green Chef and get $135 off across 5 boxes and free shipping on your first order, click our link in the video description down below and enter code Lumnah Acres 135. This is delicious. I want to thank Green Chef again for sponsoring today's video and providing delicious, nutritious meals like this. Oh, so good. If you guys want to try it, click our link. Now, let's get back with the build.
So we had a really long day today, some travel time, a lot of appointments, but my catheter's out and I'm very happy. The appointments went well. So we learned that my ileostomy should be able to be reversed in about 3 months. So we're looking at probably at the beginning of the year. So I will have another surgery, but it will just be a reversal. So I will be back to myself. But so far the ostomy bag has not been an issue. So, I mean, I think just with the catheter just being such an issue that the ostomy bag has felt like nothing. So maybe that catheter is a blessing. I don't know. But anyway, so far the ostomy bag has been fine. I am limited to what I can lift. It's like I think we heard 6 pounds, but then 15 pounds. So I'll just make sure I don't lift anything heavy, but I can go back to normal life. Just make sure I need to listen to myself. Like today was a big day, so I am tired. So I know, okay, I need to just relax and listen to myself. So, or listen to my body, which we all need to do that anyway, so.
Yep, you had 5 different appointments and they were all over the hospital. We were in the basement. We started on the top floor, then we went to the basement, then we had to go back to the 5th floor. We were all over the place. So everything went really well. We had to have, basically, you end up having a cystogram, which is, the way I looked at it, it's like they pressurized your bladder to make sure that the ureter that was repaired wasn't leaking.
Right.
And if it was, you wouldn't have been able to have the catheter taken out. So.
Right, and so I have 2 stents. I have one on my left side because they put one because there was so much stuff being done. So they wanted to do that for protection and for anything, in case anything. Plus, they want to leave it in there for swelling or scarring. So that will get removed, as well as the one on my right will get removed on in about 2 weeks. Yes, so that's so good. This is what we've been trying to do for a really long time, is get the stent on my right side removed. So we're just gonna go ahead and take both of them out at the same time in 2 weeks. So any weird back pains or like bladder pains or anything like that will be hopefully completely gone when that is gone. But I just feel so relieved from having the catheter out. I don't have any more things hanging on me on my leg, or like at night I have feel like I had a leash on.
Right, you should be able to sleep a lot better now.
Yes,
that'll be the
sleep
big
a lot
thing.
better. Not worry about if it's twisted or anything like that. I can turn and do all my kind of things. Sleep on my right side, my left side. So really, like, you just take for granted like all the just sleeping, and so I'm just really, really excited for a good night's sleep.
Good morning, modern sitters. It is another beautiful day. For now, we're supposed to be getting about an inch of rain today, and those clouds do look like it. Gina is home. She is doing well. Yesterday was a very long day. She had 5 different doctor's appointments yesterday, and we had it in the one hospital, but that is a big hospital, and we had to go on every floor, including the basement, and run from one end to the other. It was an exhausting day. She's healing well. It was just a long day yesterday between the ride to the hospital, spending quite a few hours there, and then the drive back. So she's home, feeling better without a catheter, one less bag, walking around, moving better. But it's supposed to rain today. We only have a couple of hours up here because we need to get the pigs loaded up and bring the pigs to the butcher shop. So I figured since we only have a couple of hours, we're going to do some more mowing. Not enough time to get all of the mowing done, but enough time to get some of it done. One of the reasons we bought the offset flail mower is so we can mow around the pond, get closer to it without having to get the tractor too close. So I want to see how that works today. Get the tractor up to the RPMs. Raise the mower up a bit and turn the PTO. I don't like that door being open when we're going. Well, that's not good. We lost the GoPro somewhere. Yeekers. Well, it does a good job mowing grass and GoPros. Yikes. So the video I was doing, yeah, we lost it. I think what happened, should I say I know what happened, is this branch hit our GoPro off the tractor. And I didn't think about it too quickly until after we got up there, and I said, I think the GoPro's missing. Bummer. Be nice if we could find the SD card, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna keep mowing and see what we can come up with. Well, I found a lot more parts and pieces, but not the SD card. So we're gonna go up to the pond, and then we're gonna have to order a new GoPro today, I guess. And a new handle. Because I'm not seeing that either. I am a little surprised it fell off, because the other day when we were mowing, we mowed for quite a few hours. And we never had an issue. We're about, I don't know, 15 minutes in and we already lost it. Let's continue down that way. we made it up to the pond. This is the one where we built the dock at. It is pretty overgrown. So it's gonna be interesting to see what this looks like after we're able to get over here and mow it. That is the before, and it'll be interesting to see what it looks like after and how close we can get to the bank without getting too close with the tractor. All right, let's see what we can do. So much nicer. Now, it didn't get it perfect. I was too scared to get too close to the edge of the pond over here. We have an area where years ago the beavers must have built a den, so it's a little sketch with the big tractor, but other than that, it's looking good. I gotta get the weed whacker out at some point, clean up the edges. Oh, look how nice that looks. We got a little bit over here we gotta clean up, but we were able to get all over there, all over here, and along the side of the road on that side. I didn't dare get too close right here because like where that birch was, there was an old beaver den. I'm gonna say 10 plus years ago, so there's a lot of rotted wood that we need to work on. Man, it looks like that rain's gonna be here any minute. I don't like those clouds. We gotta head back to the OGP and then back to the homestead so we can get the pigs to the butcher shop. We don't have time this year to butcher them ourselves, so we got them going to the butcher shop to take something off our plate to make it a little bit easier on us. This is what the side of the road is looking like before we mow it. This is the other side after we got closest to the ditch done. I really do like how it mulches it all. I think that'll break down and compost and turn into food for the soil and for the grass a lot better. That looks so nice. Listen to those leaves rustling. It's pretty windy. We're gonna get back to the other homestead, get everything set up, and get the pigs loaded before it starts raining. So what we need to do is I want to open up my trailer door, swing it over this way, back the trailer up. We want to build a chute for the pigs, so that way we can just kind of get them to walk in. Hopefully it goes that easy. With pigs, you never know. They have a mind of their own. made this little addition a couple of weeks ago to give the pigs some more room and to get them more of a chute down. Well, I don't like the height of the trailer deck from the ground up there, so I am thinking if I undo that front fence, drive the trailer in, thinking with the level of the ground and everything, it should level off the trailer more, make it lower and easier for the pigs to get in. So I'm going to take that off and drive the trailer in and see how that goes. I'm curious to see what these pigs weigh after, because I'm pretty sure these are the biggest pigs we've ever had. We need to be quick so the pigs don't get out. So that's what we're looking for, is the trailer to be lower to the ground so it's an easier walk for the pigs in. Now I can take this fence and up against my tire, same thing on that side, and then we'll open that gate back up and hopefully just walk the pigs in. It sounds easy, but it probably won't be. So one of the things we try doing is I park the trailer here a few days before so the pigs get used to the smell and they get interested in knowing what it is. And then we try to save some good food scraps to entice them in the trailer.
Don't worry, they're old eggs.
So I'll probably have you go on that side. So if I need you to push that door, you can shove that door. I don't want to cut your nose.
Get your pig board just in case.
All right, we ended up having to take the ramp off of our pig mobile and using that to get them in. So it took both of us to do it. I had to put some pallets on the back side of the door because the pigs are trying to get under the door and out. So it's a good thing we backed the trailer up further because there's even more of a gap up ahead. So now the three little piggies are loaded up, which aren't so little anymore. I'm going to be bringing them to the butcher shop. That took about an hour and a half to load those 3 pigs. It didn't go as smooth as last year, but luckily it is done before the rain. It's starting to rain out, so I'm glad for that part. Well, I just got done bringing the pigs to the butcher. It'll be about 2 weeks before we get them back. So I am looking forward to that. Delicious fresh pork and bacon. You can't go wrong. This is where I'm going to end the video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.